Think your life's a mess? Discover how Stoicism isn't just ancient philosophy, but a life raft in today's chaos. In the age of incessant online interaction, the pace of the world seems accelerated, leaving us all hustling to stay in step. We balance an array of duties and often feel as if we're on a tightrope, teetering on the brink of mayhem. This scenario might hit close to home. The lightning-fast rhythm of contemporary life, the ceaseless demands of profession, the strain to uphold appearances on social networks, financial worries, personal relationships demanding time and energy. It's a lot to process. No wonder numerous individuals feel inundated and dissatisfied. We frequently ponder, is there a more effective strategy to maneuver through this hurricane called life? That's when Stoicism, an age-old philosophy that has seen a resurgence in recent times, steps in. The Stoics introduce a fresh outlook, a novel thought process that sharply contrasts with the rampant, frenzied, reactionary frame of mind that dominates today. Stoicism instills in us the ability to concentrate on factors within our control and release those which aren't. It encourages resilience, enabling us to confront life's difficulties with tranquility and poise. Stoicism, a philosophy birthed in the market squares of archaic Greece and Rome, has endured through time, proffering pragmatic wisdom for individuals across diverse life circumstances. From ancient rulers and serfs to the contemporary sportspeople and business tycoons, this philosophy has equipped numerous individuals to traverse life's choppy seas with dignity and serenity. And the best part, Stoicism isn't a recondite philosophy confined to the intellectually superior. It's practical, attainable, and profoundly pertinent to our daily existence. It's a mental toolkit, a guidebook to a fulfilling life, and a blueprint to tranquility in the face of unrest. So if your life seems disordered, stick with us as we delve into how Stoicism can assist you in reclaiming control. It's time to reorganize your life, and we've got just the philosophy to assist you in accomplishing it. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, might just be the solution you need. Born in the bustling markets of Athens some 23 centuries ago, Stoicism is not merely an antiquated collection of arcane theories. Instead, it's a practical, actionable guide on how to navigate the choppy waters of life. Imagine Stoicism as a compass, always pointing towards tranquility and resilience. It's not about suppressing emotions or achieving an unattainable state of perpetual bliss. Rather, it's about understanding the nature of life, embracing its ups and downs, and maintaining our inner peace irrespective of external circumstances. At its core, Stoicism is built upon four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom, the ability to discern what is truly important in life. Courage, not just physical bravery, but the moral courage to do what's right. Justice, treating others with fairness and kindness. And temperance, the art of self-restraint, of knowing when enough is enough. These virtues are not just lofty ideals, but handy tools to tackle everyday challenges. They remind us to choose our battles wisely, to stand up for what's right, to treat others with respect, and to keep our desires in check. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how does it help me unfuck my life? Here's where the Stoic magic happens. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what isn't. We can't control the weather, the traffic, or other people's opinions, but we can control our actions, our responses, and our attitude towards these external factors. This may seem like a simple concept, but when applied, it can be transformative. It allows us to let go of the unnecessary stress and anxiety that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. It helps us focus our energy and attention on what we can actually influence, leading to a sense of empowerment and peace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. It's about learning to dance in the rain rather than waiting for the storm to pass. And isn't that a lesson we could all use in our lives? Now let's dive into how Stoicism can practically unfuck your life. Imagine you're stuck in a traffic jam, late for an important meeting. Your heart rate increases, your palms are sweaty, and frustration bubbles up. But what if you could shift your perspective? Stoicism teaches us that we can't control the traffic, but we can control our reaction to it. Instead of fuming, we could use this time to listen to a podcast or simply enjoy the solitude. Consider another scenario. Perhaps you've been laid off from your job. A natural reaction might be panic or despair. But the Stoics would advise us to see this as an opportunity rather than a setback. It's a chance to reassess our career trajectory, to explore new avenues, or even to take some much-needed rest. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles aren't necessarily hindrances. They can be springboards for growth, resilience, and innovation. Now let's look at interpersonal relationships. We've all experienced conflict, misunderstanding, or hurt. Stoicism encourages us to manage these situations by focusing on our own actions and attitudes rather than trying to change others. As Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, taught, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Stoicism also promotes the acceptance of reality. It's about acknowledging the imperfections of life, yet not allowing them to disturb our inner peace. It's about understanding that life will throw curveballs, and it's our duty to ourselves to catch them with grace and resilience. In essence, Stoicism doesn't promise a life devoid of problems. What it does offer is a toolkit for dealing with life's challenges in a constructive and serene manner. It's about understanding what we can control, our actions, reactions, and attitudes, and letting go of what we can't, the actions of others, the passage of time, and the unpredictability of life. As you can see, Stoicism can help us navigate life's storms with grace and resilience. Even in our digital age, the wisdom of ancient Stoics remains relevant. These philosophers, from a time far removed from our own, grappled with the same fundamental questions we face today. They pondered on the nature of happiness, the roots of suffering, and the path to a fulfilled life, and their insights are as applicable now as they were then. Consider Seneca, who once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." How often do we torment ourselves with worries about the future, replaying worst-case scenarios in our minds, only for them to never materialize? Seneca's words remind us of the futility of such mental anguish, urging us to focus on the present and deal with challenges as they come, not before. Or take Epictetus, who taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This sentiment is echoed in modern psychology and self-help literature, emphasizing the power of our attitudes over our circumstances. When we encounter adversity, we can choose to view it not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth and learning. Then there's Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, whose meditations have stood the test of time. He wrote, "Desire nothing, and you will have everything." This is not a call to abandon ambition or to settle for less. Rather, it's an invitation to free ourselves from the grip of insatiable wanting, to find contentment in what we already have. In a world driven by consumerism, this is a powerful antidote to the constant dissatisfaction that plagues many of us. Finally, Stoics held a profound understanding of mortality. As Seneca wrote, "Death is the release from all pain and complete cessation, beyond which our suffering will not go." Reflecting on our mortality rather than fearing it can foster a deeper appreciation for the fleeting beauty of life and inspire us to live each day fully. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Imagine if we all embraced this wisdom, how much more resilient, content, and empowered we would be in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Ready to embrace Stoicism and regain control of your life? Here's the thing, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a lifestyle. And like any lifestyle change, it requires practice, patience, and persistence. So let's walk through some practical ways to incorporate Stoicism into your daily life. Firstly, start your day with reflection. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, started his day by reminding himself that he will encounter ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest people. But he chose to see the good in them, knowing that they were like this, because they couldn't tell good from evil. Adopting this mindset helps you to navigate life's challenges with more empathy and less frustration. Secondly, practice negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but Stoics believed in preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. This doesn't mean dwelling on negative thoughts, but rather acknowledging that life is unpredictable. This way, when unfortunate events occur, you're mentally prepared and less likely to be thrown off balance. Thirdly, Remember that control is an illusion. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, taught that we should focus only on the things we can control, our actions, our reactions, and our judgments. Everything else is beyond our control and not worth our energy or worry. This simple yet profound principle can help you regain control of your life by letting go of the illusion of control. Lastly, practice gratitude. Stoics believed in appreciating what you have right now, rather than longing for what you don't have. Each night reflect on 3 things that you're grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. The benefits of adopting a Stoic mindset are immense. It helps you to stay calm amidst chaos, to approach life with a positive outlook, and to live a life of virtue and purpose. It's not an overnight transformation, but a lifelong journey of self-improvement and self-discovery. Remember, the journey to unfucking your life with Stoicism starts with a single step. So are you ready to unfuck your life with Stoicism? It's time to recap. Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for a fulfilled, tranquil life. Embrace the Stoic principles. Focus on what you can control, accept what you can't, and live in accordance with nature. Remember, these aren't just words, they're actionable steps towards a better life. Take control of your life with Stoicism, and remember, tranquility is not a destination, but a way of life. This is the end of the video, but before you go, I need to tell you that your support means the world to us. If you thought this video was interesting and thoughtful, show some love by hitting the like button and sharing it with your friends. To keep up with our latest content, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your brain thanks you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you in our next even better video.